Hello, all my Aries. It's your brother Zen, and I'm bringing you your monthly essence reading for the month of May. It's the first time I'm doing this, so I'm really excited with what Spirit has been giving me to kind of present it. And so what we're going to do is I've taken this tarot deck. I think it's called the Good Tarot Deck, and I split it into all of the major and minor arcana. So the major arcana are going to be for just what your overall monthly energy is, like your focus. And then we break down each of the other four minor arcana into four separate stacks, and each stack is going to deal with something specific for your life for the month of May. So I'll talk about more of those as we get into those. So before I get started, I just want to thank the Creator for being here with us. We do so honor and are grateful for your unconditional love that you have for us, and we welcome you here to be here with us. And we also welcome and thank all of our guardian angels and spirit guides, all of our ancestors and loved ones who've gone to the other side, and any other of those magical beings of unconditional love and light that want to help bring through the messages and bring us the love today. We welcome you and we thank you. So first, we're going to look at the major arcana. This is going to give us the overall arching kind of energy and focus for the month of May for you. And then I also have a deck, the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. We'll get clarification on that. So that'll kind of just be the overall big high level, and then we'll break down with the other information. So what would you like the Aries? Okay, there we go. All right, and you got this one, and here it's called the Calling. This is actually like the Judgment card in the regular tarot, which basically tells you, the message that I always get from these, and I know there's a lot of tarot readers out there. I read these intuitively based with some of the information I know about tarot, but I just want to, bring the messages through that the Creator gives. So in this one, the Calling is all about understanding who you really are, connecting to your higher self, and remembering that you truly are a being made of unconditional love. You are a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So the overall energy for the month of May for you is that you're really going to get in touch with who you really are, really connect to that soul spirit that you are. So I love that. I mean, boom, that is just excellent. I'm also going to pull the Spirit of the Animal Oracle here. And let me just give these a little shuffle here. All right. What additional message do you have for Aries? Like this is the one here. And you got the Ram, which is Aries, right? Perseverance. And I'll read that on the bottom here. It says, "You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow." I also want to read from the little book here. Since this is the overall energy, I really want to get you all the information here. It says, "The majestic bighorn sheep or ram is a master of agility and bravery. They navigate rugged terrain at incredible speeds and land with confidence on narrowest ledge. They have sharp vision and an acute sense of smell. All of these traits help the bighorn sheep survive. The male ram has a unique set of horns that spiral out from their head. They never drop, and they grow throughout the bighorn's life. So, the horns don't fall off like on some other animal species. So that symbolizes his fine mind. It is a gift ram people share with their totem. Horns are an extension of the skull and have been called natural antenna for the intuition. The ram is a competitive lover. Be on guard for aggressive tendencies in your love life. Jealousy should be avoided. If ram is your totem, you have success on your side. The ram urges you to use your fine mind to your advantage. You will persevere and go to great heights to succeed. Your reserves of strength and courage, combined with your intuition, will help you navigate the toughest circumstances. Call upon Ram to make you brave in the face of risk and get ready to take a leap of faith. Your many talents will help you land with sure success. Beautiful. And then it has like 4 questions that you can ask yourself. So this could be something you can look at, throughout the month of May. Have you been locking horns to no avail? Have you been banging your head against a wall? Have your sexual desires distracted you from your goals? And don't lose your balance over conflict. I think that was it for this one. Yeah. So some good messages there, and I love how it talks about, balancing your mind with your intuition, which is connecting to your higher self. So the month of May is kind of going to be this balancing act where, looking at your mind, the thoughts of your mind, and being open to also trusting your gut and your intuition, your spirit side, connecting to the higher, which is a great segue into what we look at first. So I have the fire, which is also the wands in a regular tarot, but it also represents what is going to be going on with your spirit life in the month of May. So that's what we're going to get from here. And then I'll pick also a oracle card from the Return of Spirit deck. So we'll get some clarification. So what would you like Aries to know about their spirit life for the month of May, please? What would you like Aries to know about their spirit life? Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So you've got the 9 of fire, and you can see here that this person here is pouring more of their light into the goblet here. The 9 of fire, like the 9 of wands, is kind of like, don't give up, you're almost there. You're about to move and end one kind of journey and move into another. So just know, if you've been working on your spirit side of your life and trying to just learn more about yourself, whether it's maybe delving into connecting more to your intuition or healing energy, any of the soul, gift kind of things, if you've been focusing in on that, it's saying don't give up. You've been doing wonderful work, wonderful inner work. You've been really focusing on developing that, and just know that not only are you putting through that energy into there, but it's being matched. I kind of just had this flash of, like in a company when you're putting into your 401k, the company matches it. They showed me that, you're putting in like this small star, and they're putting in these extra big ones too to help match, because when you take one step towards the creator in the spirit world, it takes like 10 huge, big, honking big steps towards you. So it just takes a little bit of effort of this, being that we are here, for interest into the spirit world, and the spirit world is just so ready to accompany you and to assist you in there. So, great news on there, and it's really keep going, keep searching, and let's get some more clarification through this Return of Spirit deck for you. And I don't know if you can see that, but you see the little beings that are flying around there too. It looks like dragonflies, and the other ones can be possibly fairies, but if dragonfly is your totem, just know that that is a extra little message for you there. All right, what else would you like Aries to know about their spirit life for the month of May, please? Okay. Beautiful. You got the integrity card here. Beautiful imagery. Before I read from the little book on this too, this means to have integrity for yourself. Don't worry about what other people say your truths are or what your capabilities are. It's like being true to yourself. Be true to who you really are. Look higher. And, we don't have to be, I always say, you don't have to be a douche about it to others and say, your opinion matters zero to me. But it's like, okay, thank you. But you don't have to take anything from what people tell you unless it resonates in your heart. Not judgment from your fear ego, but resonating information from your spirit or your soul. Let's see what she says in her book here. She always says such wonderful things. So this card comes to you today because your own sense of integrity is strong. Do not doubt yourself or allow someone else to shake you with accusations, should that be the case. Your integrity demands that you do what feels right. This is because your integrity is directly connected to your spiritual sense of direction, much like a compass. It helps you align with the divine plan and take right action. One of Spirit's ways of guiding us is through our integrity. It's important for you to remember that whatever action you have taken, it was with the best of intention, regardless of the outcome. At the end of the day, it's between you and God and no one else. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think. Your heart is good. Do not allow any outside influence to leave you questioning it. Spirit doesn't. Carry on doing what you are doing. Just stay true to what you feel is right. This is all anyone can ever ask of you. Often the integrity card comes to those who are here to do important work on Spirit's behalf. These people are strongly guided by their integrity. You are one of them. And sometimes your strengths and gifts are tested so you can discover for yourself just how strong they are within you. This card may also come to you if you're trying to deal with someone who's out of alignment with their personal integrity. Regardless of what takes place, do not deviate from your own sense of integrity as you deal with a situation. And don't attempt to fix or change the other person. Send them love and forgive them as best you can while you remain strong in your own truth and integrity. I love that for you. And I love that extra message too, that, sometimes this is Spirit uses us, and obviously you're called to a higher mission for Spirit as well. But you're going to be going through some things in May that are just going to test you or test your gut. And don't worry about the outcome. Like, if you hear a message and you don't feel confident enough to share it, you don't have to, and there's no pressure. The whole world and everyone else's lives don't hinge on what we do or don't do. If we're given a message and we don't share it right away, Spirit and the Creator will create other avenues of information flowing to someone. I'm sure you've had it where you're like, oh my God, I heard 10 of the same things this week. It's like, that's how Spirit works. We kind of don't take subtle hints, so Spirit will communicate a lot of ways through us to a lot of people. So if you get that and you don't do it, just keep your eyes open and ears open to see that, oh my God, that did come true, or that was true for that person. And that'll just give you a little more bravery for the next time. And eventually, the excitement of sharing information to others far outweighs the fear behind it all, and you'll just shine, shine, shine. So that is your message for what's going to be going on with your spirit for the month of May. Next, we're going to go and look at, this is going to be the Earth, which is the Pentacles in a regular tarot, which just has to do with your physical body and like the outside world, what's going to be going on externally for you. And then we'll pick a card here from the Enchanted Map to give you some guidance on how to get there or how to deal with that situation. So what would you like Aries to know about the physical world in the month of May, please? Okay. Love it, love it, love it. You got some exciting stuff coming here. So this is the Page of Earth, which is like new beginnings, new situations arriving in your external world. So I'm trying to focus on not getting any glare on there for you, but there you go. So, it's about new things coming into your life, new exciting things. Kind of look at it like, usually like the Ace of Pentacles is about new opportunities and new things coming. And this is kind of along that same feel to it, except it's it's almost like there was a new start and something new happened in your life, and you've reached a point where it's going to be a new attitude around something that's already existing for you. It's like, I kind of get this feel like you're on a mountaintop. So you've done the journey of getting up the mountain, but now you're kind of exploring and finding out new caves and new things around the mountain. So it's not like a totally new, huge change, but it's new discoveries within something that's existing in your life right now. So in the month of May, you're going to have something. It could be like, I'm getting, for some of you, it's like you moved into a different department within your company that you're with, or within your job position, you're getting like additional duties and projects to where you're half doing the regular job and half doing this new exciting opportunity. And it can be, it's not so much relationship. This is more focusing on the job and also like location. You might be involving and enhancing something around your home, whether you're redecorating something within your apartment, or if you own your home, it's about doing some different landscaping or, home improvement, redoing a kitchen, a bathroom, adding a greenhouse out in the backyard or adding a garden, something along those lines. You see a lot of, wonderful earthly new activity. It is springtime and it's about just refreshing, those areas of your life. So we'll go ahead and get some clarification on this too from the Enchanted Map. All right, what else would you like Aries to know regarding their physical world? Okay. Yep, slow and steady. I love that. And that's the number 12 for you there. And so, yeah, slow and steady. Definitely don't overdo it physically. I guess like, say if you're redoing something outside or redoing something in your home or something like that, don't hurt yourself. But also don't feel like you have to rush it. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. The outcome is going to be beautiful and it's going to look nice when it's done. But take the moments, enjoy each, moment that you take and each step that you're taking there. And don't rush, because I feel like it's almost like a dual message of, enjoy the process, but also if you rush through it, you're going to end up doing it twice. Because you miss a step, or, I forgot to do that side of it, now I have to undo it. It's going to be that type of thing. So when you are working with that in the month of May, just take it easy, take it step by step as you do those things. Let me see what she has to say in the book here too. See if there's any additional things here. Yep, slow and steady wins the race, right? So this is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. And I feel led to, if this ever came out in the reversed, it kind of just gives you the kind of the assistance on if things aren't going as well as you wanted it to do. But so, because it says pushing things forward impulsively will not prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. Yeah, I just had a picture in my head of taking a cake out of the oven too soon. It's not as tasty as if you wait. Slow down, breathe, meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. Just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what is happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. All fruits ripen in their own time. Love it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Next, we're going to move into, this is the air, which is the swords in regular tarot. And so we're going to be dealing with, this is like our mind and our thoughts. What's going to be going on with our mind and our mental, area of our life in the month of May. So for Aries, what would you like them to know about their mental state in the month of May? Their thoughts, their beliefs. Okay. Yep, so you got, the three of air, so the three of swords, this normally has like a picture of a heart with like three swords stuck in it, which for me represents expectations. We're taught that all these things in the external world, we have all these beliefs, all these should be, supposed to be's, have to be's, need to be's, all those types of things. And so what expectations do is they teach us about disappointment, right? Because I would say expectations equal disappointment, and the design of it is to turn us inward to where we aren't disappointed. External things, when we depend on it to define who we are, whether it's people or situations or things, those things disappoint us because those things are unstable and are not eternal. So, people, of course, change, or they pass away. Situations like jobs and homes and all that kind of stuff never stays the same. And then, of course, things break, deteriorate, or are stolen. So all those things are unstable. So they will disappoint us. But the whole design is to eventually, when we're disappointed enough, we will turn inward and find the unconditional love that lives within us. The creator of all things loves us unconditionally. When you have that, that's the only thing you can expect that will never disappoint you. Everything else will equal disappointment. It's not long term. As I always say to our roommate, we have this joke about, yep, that's Chinese food, because you consume it and moments later you're hungry again. It's not fulfilling, but the food, in that scenario, that does fill us up and keeps us from hunger ever again, like they say, is the bread of life. It's the Creator's unconditional love for us. And what I love is, I don't know if you can see that, all the little birds have crowns. So all three of them are showing that you, during the month of May, are really mastering expectations as part of your, you've been going through, you went through elementary school and high school and college. You've gone through all those levels of expectations, and now you're in the master's course so that you can master that. Because once you realize these expectations that come up, even using the words like should and have to and supposed to and need to, as triggers, it totally changed my life. As soon as I started observing my own thoughts, air, swords, thoughts, then it really started to dawn on me. I'm like, is that really true? Like, I'm supposed to be a millionaire by now. Really? Is that true? I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be that. I'm supposed to have purchased my own home, own this type of vehicle, have this type of job, be with this type of person, have this many children, blah, 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 right? So just know that when all those, things come up and those shoulds and supposed tos come up, you can take a deep breath and step back and go, okay, so that's the conditioning, that's these expectations that are teaching me about what is truly important. Let me turn inward to my value, my worth, my self-worth here, not my external retail price that others are trying to put on me, or I end up on the clearance rack, right? Find my self-worth in here. And then I'm going to pull a card here from the Numerology deck, because numbers is all about the mind. It just drew me to these cards for clarification for the mind. It made sense to my mind. All right. So what would you like us to know about mind for Aries for the month of May, please? What else would you like us to know? Perseverance. I love this. When you get the same thing come up in different decks. So perseverance, hang in there, don't give up. I love that number 4. Let's see what else it says here for us. I think you're supposed to persevere and not give up in the month of May. Hang in there, Aries. So this card indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. Wow. I love it. And the affirmation is, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. So, wow, so perfect. Like I said, with expectations, it's saying try to focus on creating a positive state of mind. Look at the negative beliefs that you have, those expectations that are anchoring you down and holding you down, and just transform those. I love it. And they say by focusing on your spirit, right? Connecting. So, and then lastly, we'll look at the water. And so water is the emotions. It's the cups and the regular tarot. So this is all about just your emotional state, or your emotional kind of journey during the month of May. And your emotions kind of, are attached to your soul, where spirit is the being that you are, this higher spiritual being. Our soul is kind of like that. I want to say it's the adapter that fits in between the physical plane and the spiritual plane. It's where we experience. It's where all those emotions exist. It's kind of like the heart chakra, the heart. It's where we feel. And so this is the emotions, and what Aries are gonna deal with during the month of May. What emotional journey are you gonna have during the month of May, what would you like us to know about Aries' emotional journey for the month of May, please? Love it. Nine of Cups. See the treasure chest there? The Nine of Cups is kind of like a wish fulfillment type of card. It's like your emotional state in the month of May is just going to be like you feel like you're just a wealth of emotions. And that can both mean, of course, wonderful emotions that you're having. But, what I love is it shows pearls there, also out of there. And pearls don't come around just naturally. You don't just find them laying on the ground. It's actually, dirt and particles that get into the gland that are pressurized over time to create the pearl. So this fullness of emotion is going to be definitely a lot of wonderful feelings of unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. But you also are going to, with what you experience with your challenges, you're going to be thankful for those because you understand that in feeling the sadness that you've done in the past, you understand your happiness more deeply, and having experienced the anger and resentment that you have in the past, you understand what peace is, and that, that peace that you have inside that you're just like, oh my gosh, when you put those right next to each other, they just, make more of a contrast and make you so much more appreciative. I usually say, like, when you go from like a freezing cold pool and jump into a nice hot, hot tub, it's like you wouldn't appreciate that hot tub warmness as much if you didn't just come from a very cold pool, and go in there and feel that warmth. So just know you're gonna have just a wonderful fullness of emotion, but it's a contented feeling. It's like I love where I'm at type of feel. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to pull an oracle card here from your Journey of Love deck, and we'll see what final message we have regarding emotions for Aries. All right, what else would you like Aries to know about their emotional journey for May? Nope, they didn't say any of those yet. I was tempted. Nope, still no. They definitely, a lot of energy. They want to definitely tell you something here. But they said it's going to be very obvious, very, very obvious. Okay. Got towering magnificence. And I just love that. Let me try to zoom in here just so you can kind of see just that beautiful scenery. To all those heavenly bodies there as well. That's number 30. And let me just read what she has in the book. So you are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form yet. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and we encounter it. We're moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions, and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You're being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence, is happening now according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it, and a new awareness is taking its place. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. You know, that just brings us full circle, you know, back to this here. Your whole journey for the month of May is about what you're letting fall away that's no longer serving you. You know, the mind, in the physical plane, in the heart, and you're igniting that fire. And so they're saying, persevere, because it's going to be so worth the wait. So just take one step towards the spirit world in the month of May and just see all that spiritual influence that is going to come flooding in for you. So I wish you just the very, very best month of May that you can handle, full of unconditional love, peace, joy, and laughter. And just know with each moment that you go in the month of May that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. And if you enjoyed this video, of course, I always appreciate any of those, you know, likes and those shares and those subscribes and any comments. It just helps spread the love and spread the messages here on YouTube. So I greatly appreciate you. Until next time, take care.